Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an empties video for you guys for the month of November and December. I missed out on November and honestly I didn't have that much, I didn't really have many empty products for the month of November, so I'm going to combine them all in one. I've been collecting them for a couple months and I have a bag full now. So, and I have actually quite a few makeup-y products. So I think I'm going to start with the makeup products. Okay, I have to like dig through the bag here because all of the makeup products are on the bottom and everything else is on top, of course. Okay, but I have a couple of things that I'm actually just going to be tossing. I know, so wasteful, but it's actually not too wasteful. The first one is a Real Technique sponge. I love these. They're amazing makeup sponges. Honestly, they're really good, but I feel like I go through them very quickly and they start tearing on me. They start wearing, the sponge will just like start to disintegrate, and I feel like I go through these quite quickly compared, I guess, to the actual original Beauty Blender. I feel like that Beauty Blender just lasts quite a long time for me. This just doesn't seem to last but like a month or two and it's dead. But they are really affordable, and I saw that they have like packs of them now, so you can buy them in packs. I think I'm gonna buy the pack. So yeah, I already actually have another one, but I might pick up the pack anyways. But this is a great sponge, and yeah, I definitely am going to repurchase always. This is the L'Oreal Lacquer Liner. This is a gel liner in the shade Black, and it just kind of dried up. I kind of actually totally hit pan on it and I used quite a bit of it, but it's just so dried up I can't even, I can't. I'm pretty sure I've used the microwave method too. We like put it in the microwave for like a couple seconds. It's supposed to like soften it up. Yeah, it's done. It's crumbly and it's gross and that's disgusting and it's done. The next makeup product I used up is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. Absolutely loved this. This was amazing. I think Laura Mercier has quite a few different foundation primers. I'm not really sure, but I know that this is just like the original, like the basic original. This is just a deluxe sample of it that I just like fell in love with. I just kept using it. It is so good. I wouldn't say it's like a hydrating primer, but it does feel a little like hydrating on the skin. It's a very thin, clear, like liquidy primer. It's not really silicone-y. It just feels really nice, and it actually works as a primer. It just kind of puts that layer between your skin and foundation, and I love it. I just absolutely love it. I definitely need to pick up the full size of it. It's just a really good foundation primer. Okay, I finally used up my Cosmetics Bye Pores pressed powder. Used up the whole thing. Actually, there was like a very thin ring, and I went to put my brush in it because I was determined to use this entire pan up, and it just kind of crumbled apart, and it was done. It was done. It had its final day there. So I loved this powder. It was such a great translucent powder that didn't feel really cakey. It didn't make my skin look cakey. It glided on my skin really smoothly. It kind of did smooth out my pores and my skin a little bit, and it's probably one of the best powders that I have tried for my skin. My skin is very dry. I have fine lines. Like, it just was a really nice powder, translucent powder for my skin. So definitely going to repurchase. Actually, I have it in a palette, then I'm just going to use that because it's the same thing, and yeah, I love this powder. It's such a good one. I used up a Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm in the shade Medium Deep, and I love the Gimme Brow. I've already gone through a couple of these before. This is actually their old packaging, and I actually got another Gimme Brow for Christmas, so thank goodness, because I needed another one. I love this stuff. It's just like the easiest, quickest brow fix ever, and I feel like everyone needs this. Everyone needs this in their life. If you don't have it, you need it. I went through the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I finally went through this baby. There's actually like a little bit at the bottom, but it like will not squirt out, and I'm not about to like combust this thing open. I have a bunch of other concealers that I've actually been really excited to try out and use, but I have been dedicated to the MAC Pro Longwear to use this baby up, and honestly it is a really great concealer. There are so many, I wouldn't say better, but really nice concealers out there that I've kind of been liking a little bit better, like the Urban Decay Naked Skin one, and I've just been trying out the Tarte Shape Tape one, which is really nice as well. But this one is just an oldie but a goodie, and sad to see it go, but it's a really good concealer. I would definitely suggest it, but if you want to spend like a couple more bucks, get the other ones. Okay, I went through a foundation as well. This is the MAC Studio Water Weight SPF 30 foundation, and I've talked about this foundation forever because I could never finish this baby up, and I finally finished up. Actually, I think there's some in there, but it's just like not coming out. So I was in the shade NC 25, and when I purchased this and when I started using it, I really liked it. It's very thin, it's so lightweight, you don't feel it on your skin, but by the end of the day, it was so patchy and weird on my skin that I just like did not like it. By the end of the day, I would literally have like patches of foundation on my skin. It looked awful. It looked really, really bad at the end of the day. When you initially put it on, the feeling of it is great, looks pretty good. Just by the end of the day, it just did not work. So I will not repurchase this, unfortunately, but I'm so glad I used it up. Okay, I have a ton of mascaras. The first thing is the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. This is a lash primer. Loved this. This is a great option from the drugstore. Now, I have tried a lot of lash primers. Very, very high-end to middle of the range, now to a drugstore, and obviously this is definitely the best option at the drugstore that I've tried. It's very thickening of your lashes. The problem I find with this is that I don't feel like it's very lengthening. I like the combination of getting a little bit of thickness and a lot of length with my primer, and this gives a lot of thickness and only like a tad bit of length. So that's the only complaint I have about it, but for the drugstore and for being like so affordable, I absolutely am going to repurchase because it's a really nice lash primer. But like I said, I like a primer to be more lengthening and a little bit thickening rather than just really, really thickening. Okay, this mascara, I don't even know if I went through, I'm not gonna lie. I used it for maybe a month and then I couldn't do it anymore. I literally chucked it in this bag because it was not working. Okay, and I've heard so many people talk about this mascara and it just does not work for me. Okay, it's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect Mascara. Like, okay, that's a long name. It looks like this. And the packaging is really pretty, actually. I really like the pink with the black and whatever. No, okay. Every time I use this mascara, like my lashes would clump together as one big lash. And I tried to like leave it out and kind of like let it dry. And this is a very wet and thick mascara. So it's not even like wet and thin, it's like wet and thick, and it never dried out. And me, I'm more of a person that I really like a more dry mascara, so I can really get the mascara wand in there and work my lashes and get every little lash and like really work my mascara wand in there. And this one I could not do that with because it was literally like I'd like put it on and like all the lashes would just like clump together as one lash. It didn't work for me. I'm not going to repurchase it. It was bad. Some mascaras that really work for me are the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I talk about this all the time. I always have this, always, in my mascara drawer because I know I can count on it tube after tube after tube. You know how like sometimes you get mascara tubes and you're like, oh, this is the best mascara, and then you try it again and it's like, that wasn't that great. Like, what was I thinking? Like, I don't really like this tube. This one though, I always have, and every single tube has been really good for me. So I love this mascara. I can always count on it in case I get a bad tube. I always have it. And the other one is the Clinique Full, oh gosh, this is like so tiny. Lash Power Flutter to Full Mascara. It looks like this is adorable. Love the packaging. I love the little lashes on there. And I loved this. This was really nice. It gave a very natural effect, but I actually liked combining it with other mascaras. If something was too clumpy, like the other one, I would take this one and just kind of go through, and it just kind of feathered out my lashes, giving only a little bit of length and a little bit of volume, but it just kind of gave that fluttery, why can't I say that word? Oh my god. Fluttery look to your lashes. There we go. So I love, these were really nice. I loved these two mascaras, and yeah, that lash sensational. It's not good. Another thing I'm just tossing is this NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. It's in the shade Soft Spoken. Love the color. The formula though went really weird on me. I went to use it one day and it's like water. Like it's not even like a moussey like feel. It was literally like, it was like dripping, and it smells funny. Ooh yeah, it smells really funny. So I think it went really bad. So I'm just gonna throw it away. Okay, I also went through the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. This thing is like beat. It looks like somebody like got a hold of it and like chewed it apart. I hope Eli didn't. But I love this eyeliner. I've already repurchased. I love the tip. I love that it's a brush and not a felt tip, although I would like to try more better felt tips because I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of like wing liner. But anyways, I love this liner. It's super black. It stays all day. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't budge. It's perfect. I always repurchase it. It's the best. I went through a couple of top coats, and both are actually from Sally Hansen. This one is the Gel Shine 3D top coat, and I actually did like this one, but it took forever to dry. So what I would do is take a very thin layer of this and then put a very quick drying top coat on top of my nails, and it actually gave a ton of shine. It looked like I had a gel manicure on. The only thing is it didn't last as long as a gel manicure, but it did give like the effect and the shine and the glossiness that a gel manicure would give. So I did like this one, but again, you have to wait like hours for it to dry. So definitely layer a quick top coat, quick drying top coat, there we go, on top of it, and it works really nicely. The other one is the Mega Shine top coat, and no, this is not Mega Shine, this is not shiny. This one's much shinier than this one. So yeah, I didn't really care for that one, but this Gel Shine 3D one was really nice. Okay, let's talk about some skincare. I went through the Andalou Naturals Instant Lift and Firm Face Mask. This is one of their single uses, and I still love the luminous one. So if you've been watching all of my empty videos, I love the luminous one. It's so good. And they come in these little pods, and they're just single uses. Actually, I've used them a couple times because there's a lot of product in that single use, but this one, it was okay. I got this a deluxe sample. I think it maybe was with points from Sephora, but it is the Boscia Charcoal Makeup Melter. It's a cleansing oil balm. So I've tried one other cleansing balm and I did not like the feeling, so I was like, you know what, maybe I'll try this one, maybe it'll change my feeling. And didn't really change my feelings on it. I don't really care for cleansing balms. I don't feel like they melt into my skin like an oil does. I feel like an oil just kind of like grabs everything and I can move it around and really work it in. I don't feel like this works into my skin to pull everything out. I know that's weird, but I don't feel like it did what a cleansing oil does. So I'm not gonna repurchase. I'm just gonna say that cleansing balms maybe just don't work for me. If you have one that works really, really nicely, let me know, but otherwise it just didn't work for me. I went through the Derma E Purifying Daily Detox Scrub. I liked this. It was nice. I don't think I'm gonna run out and purchase it right away, but it was a nice scrub. I used it up. I just received something from Derma E. It's their hydrating day cream. It's amazing, and they actually also changed their packaging. Their packaging is completely different now, and it's actually way prettier and nicer, and their day cream, so good. It's probably going to be in a future favorites. Okay, I went through, this is really sad, I went through the Paula's Choice Resist Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid with SPF 50, normal, oily, combo skin. I don't have oily skin. Really don't have too much combination skin, but normal skin I do have, and this was amazing for the summertime. It is the lightest weight moisturizer. It did moisturize though, and it kept me really balanced throughout the day under makeup, and I loved it. This was so perfect for the summertime. I'm sure you've seen me talk about it quite a bit. It's like the thinnest, most, if I can get some out. There we go. It's like the thinnest moisturizer ever. It's just so thin and watery, and it sinks right into the skin. It's amazing. It's, like I said, perfect for the summertime because I don't want something that's really thick and heavy in the summer. My skin is pretty normal in the summertime, and I don't want something that's really thick and creamy and heavy. I want something that's really lightweight and has a really good SPF, so this was awesome. I also went through this little konjac sponge, I believe they're called. Konjac. This is from Andalou Naturals, and honestly I don't love these. I've tried 2 of them now, and I'm just not a fan of these little sponges. A lot of people love them, and if you have extremely sensitive skin, I like the brush. Like, I like the Clarisonic that digs into my skin and gets everything out. I like that feeling, and this just kind of felt like it didn't do what I needed. I need the scrubbies. I need the intense exfoliation on my skin. So this just didn't do it for me, but if you have really sensitive skin, these are a great option, and I definitely suggest getting the little sponges. They're a great way to exfoliate without being super intense and really getting in there, you know what I mean? So I love this for somebody that doesn't need the type of exfoliation that I need. Okay, the last skincare product I have is the Pixi Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner, and I originally loved this. I was like raving about it, thought it was really nice, and now I'm kind of like, it's okay. I don't think it's like the best toner out there, but I don't think it's a bad toner either. So it's just okay. I don't think I'm gonna repurchase it for a while. Yeah, I love the Andalou Naturals Brightening Toner. That's like the best. And this one just didn't do it quite as good as that one. So this one has 5% glycolic acid, aloe vera, and ginseng. It smelled really nice. The smell is so nice. Yeah, oh, it smelled so nice. It smells, I don't even know, it just smells really fresh and clean. But I didn't really see it doing anything. Okay, a couple of hair products. I went through the Suave Moroccan Infusion Shine Conditioner. I'm pretty sure I have the shampoo in my bathroom that I'm still using. I've been using like tons of shampoos lately and different stuff for my hair, which I'm sure I will get through and share in an Empties. But yeah, I love this. I always repurchase because it's like $2.99. Okay, the next thing is a hair product. Oh, I love this. It is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin, and I've seen so many people talk about this in the past. It's been raved about, you know, everybody loves this hair stuff, and I just never bought into it. I was like, I didn't feel the need to try it. Well, I tried it and I love it. I have to repurchase this. It's actually in my Ulta cart right now. I need to repurchase it because it is so good for your hair. It just feels, it makes your hair feel so nice and hydrated and strong and shiny and beautiful. It just makes your hair so nice. So I love it. Definitely need to repurchase. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to share with you guys a ton of candles that I used up. I know. I use this little guy, the Leaves candle. My son is obsessed with these little candles. He's so funny. He got this one when we went to Bath and Body Works. I had like a little coupon for like a free mini candle or whatever, so I let him hold it in, you know, his cart or whatever, and he was obsessed with it. So he knew that he got this, and every time I had it here in like a little bin here where I keep all my candles. He would come in, he would find this little candle, and he would take it and he would make me smell it and Dad smell it, and he would smell it, and then he would put it back, and then he'd walk around with it, and then he'd make everybody smell it. It was so cute. So this is his little candle. We used it up though, and it's time to go bye-bye. Okay, I also used up this little candle from Target. This is the Holiday Spruce, and I thought it was really nice. It burned very quickly though, like very quickly. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's a single wick candle, but it burned extremely quick, and it was nice for the holidays. We went through a pumpkin pie. We burned this one around Thanksgiving time, and it was so nice. It smells like just pumpkin, and I really like the pumpkin scent around Thanksgiving. It just makes me feel like food. I can't really burn food scents because if I burn food scents, it makes me hungry, and the only acceptable time to do that is Thanksgiving time. So pumpkin pie, it was really nice. Okay, the next candle that I went through is the Chestnut and Clove by Bath & Body Works. This was really nice for like that late fall, like early winter. It kind of has, it's chestnut and clove, so it kind of has like that spice, like it says it's roasted chestnut, clove buds, pine, cedarwood, velvety moss. So kind of like that earthy spice. I don't know, I really liked it. And then the last one we went through is Fresh Balsam, because you need a Christmas tree smell in your house around Christmas time. It's just essential. Okay, so that is it for all my empties for the month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Lots of makeup this time, so that's good. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video.